What's up, everybody? Guess what time it almost is? It's almost Christmas time. Ho, ho, holy shit. What the hell, man? It's like a couple more weeks-ish, somewhere around there. It's been a while. Anyway, this is what we're doing today. We're going to make a roast beef stew. Okay? So we're going to make beef stew. So I've got, for my beef, I bought a chuck roast. Pretty good size, probably about 2 pounds, somewhere around there. And I cut it all up. I cubed it up, and I put it in a bag with some flour and some meat trick seasoning. I actually used this the honey hog barbecue just to get it coated up. A little salt and pepper. So that's sitting on the sidelines waiting to go. So what I'm going to do is I heated up some olive oil, and we're going to take an onion, the whole onion. Good sized pieces. Cut them up. Cut them up. Put them in the pan. So we're going to saute this up till they're transparent. And like I said, I've got olive oil in here that's been heating up. And all we're going to do is kind of just give it a pre-cook a little bit. And then I've got my pre-peeled garlic. And when we're ready, I'm going to throw some of that in there. And then I've got some mushrooms that I'm going to give a quick saute on. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in another little dish off to the side. And then I'll put my meat in there and just sear the meat up a little bit. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. So right now we're getting these, kind of break them up, transparent. And then, like I said, I'll end up, oopsie, I always tell you to cut that little knob off the end of the onion. But I didn't do it. Naughty me. Oh shit. Anyway, we're gonna saute these up. Come on back instead of standing there watching me do this. And I got my crock pot all set up, ready to go. Because I'm gonna crock pot it after. That way I can just set it and forget it. Okay? So come on back. Okay, so the onions are pretty good. They're translucent, transparent, not that tranny, but it's translucent. So rich. Anyway, I took my mushrooms and I cut them pretty thick, okay? Because they'll disappear in the stew. And I'm just going to add those to it. And you don't have to cook the snot out of everything because they're going to go in the pot and cook for hours anyway after. But this just gives it an added, kind of puts it together a little bit. So I'm just going to give these a quick saute. Not too long, maybe 5 minutes-ish. I don't know. We'll see what they look like. Okay, so they're in there. All right, what do I want to put in there? I think I'm just going to put just a little bit of some coarse ground black pepper. Just because. Okay, so come on back and we'll see when this is ready. We're gonna throw this. I said put it in a little bowl, but you know what? I'm gonna throw it right in the pot because that's what it's all gonna end up anyway. So we'll get these going. I'll bring you right back. So hanging there with me and getting ready for Christmas. Mm-hmm. Come on back. Okay. You ready? Okay. So I got this is pretty much sauteed the way I wanted it. See it? You see it? So what we're going to do is just going to add this right to the pot. Okay? Because that's where it's going anyway. Put this back on the heat. What I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little more EVOO in there. Let it heat up. I'm going to put half a stick of butter in there. I want it open. Okay. So anyway, well, I got you. If I have anybody that does any YouTube videos or anything, but so when I do my videos, I like to have a little music either in the background or I like to listen to it when I cook. Well, you motherfuckers send me an email telling me that I have a strike because Warner Music Company said that I have a copyright infringement, and if I don't remedy it, they're going to make me take down my video. And then they kept going and said that I have 2 strikes already, and if I get one more strike, they're going to take my whole channel off of YouTube. Now that's really fucked up because when I do the music, I go to Spotify and I put in non-copyright music. And if I want like jazz, I'll put non-copyright jazz or whatever, non-copyright infringement jazz or whatever. And that's and then they have a playlist, and that's what I play. Well, what the fuck? It's not like this isn't part of my thing. This isn't a fucking a dance off that I got music going. I got some music in the background that I listen to when I cook. But they got to pick on somebody. So like maybe they don't like my video. But it's got me very irritated. I'm sorry. If I could edit that, I would. But I'm mad. I just can't believe it. Like, go pick on somebody else that has like this. I got a little freaking iPhone camera and I record a little cooking shit, and they gotta bust your ass. Like, go get out. Anyway, you want to take me off the channel? Take me off the channel. I don't give a shit. I'll start another one under a different name. You can kiss my ass. Bastards. Anyway, here we go. Let's have some fun. Okay? So I got the oil pretty heated up. I got my chuck roast that I cut up, I cubed up. And I'm just going to add this. I don't know. I was going to dump it in, but you know what? That's going to hurt because it's going to splash everywhere. And so I'll try to be nice and put it in there. Well, I thought it would be a lot hotter than that. Well, it's not that hot. All right. Wash your hands because you know what they say about clean hands. Heard it enough. I'm not going to say it. All right. I break these apart. Get these up a little higher so they actually like sear. Try to break them apart. They got like glued together. So that was my music experience with YouTube. tell you. You know, kind of little guys, right? Okay, you know, you got something to say? Come to my house and say it to me. I'll tell you why, because you got no fucking frijoles, that's why. Come to my house, I got something for you. All right, that's enough. I'll calm down. Hang on. Okay. Namuse. Okay, still rolling. All right. Anyway, I probably got too much in the pan. As you can see, it's steaming. It's not supposed to steam. When it steams, you're steaming the meat, and I don't want to do that. Hopefully, they'll shrink up a little bit, and I can get them. Oops! Oh my God! I almost knocked my. You're still on? Almost knocked my microphone over. Okay, we'll be back. Gotta let the meat cook. Okay, now watching music. I'm gonna. If I'm afraid to sing anything, if I sing a Christmas song, they're gonna send me a copyright infringement. Assholes. Come on back if you want. If not, I don't care. Okay, welcome back. Again, if you came back after that rant of mine, hey, I'm Portuguese, you know what I mean? Anyway, the meat's in there. It's looking pretty good. Got some nice color on it. So, it's all meat juice and juice. And I've got some Worcestershire. Put a little Worcestershire in there. Not a lot, maybe a tablespoon. I have some red wine. Put that in there. Just let that steam off a little bit. Smelling good. All right, let that simmer down a little bit, and I'll walk away for a sec, and I'm back. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I have some spicy brown mustard. It's that poupon stuff, like 50 Shades of Gray poupon. Yep, you know what? It's almost gone. I might as well finish it. It's not that much. Okay. Mix it up. So you got your Christmas shopping done yet? That's funny. All right, and I've got some celery chopped up. I'm just going to put that in there just because let it pre-cook a little bit. I don't want crunchy carrots. I mean crunchy. Well, I don't want crunchy carrots either, but I don't want crunchy celery in my stew. If my wife had a choice, she'd have crunchy everything. She always tells me, "Oh, you overcooked the broccoli; it's mushy. You overcooked the asparagus; they're mushy." I know. Looks like Asian beef, doesn't it? Some chopsticks. Punch away, man. Anywho, all right. Gotta let that go a little bit. All right. Gotta give that like maybe another couple of minutes, and then I'll peel my carrots. I'll see you. Come on back. I'm not going to show you how to peel carrots. I'm not going to do it. Oh, shit. Okay, we're back again. So I had 4 medium-sized carrots. I peeled them. I cut them up and I put them in there. Again, just to warm it up. Okay, just to get them going. So that's why they're in there. So I've got my meat. I've got the celery and the carrots. And those are all in there. Cooking. Smells good. Okay, so let those all heat up and get them like pre-cooked. Okay. So in the meantime, I peeled my potatoes already. I have some nice golden potatoes. I peeled them up. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5. 2 of them are pretty good size, so don't want to overpower the potato. Anyway, okay. So I'm going to put that in the pot in about 3 minutes, and then come on back and we'll do the rest of it. Get it all in the pot, and that'll be it. Okay. So come on back. Hello. Welcome. 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 Here we go. So I had my potatoes. I cut them up into bite-sized pieces. Don't make them too small because they'll disappear. Okay? Oh, shit. Crap. I'm going to add that right in. Okay? That's in there. I've got a can of cut green beans. A can. Put that in there. Then I've got a can of petite diced basil, garlic, and olive oil. Put that in there. Being Portuguese, I put tomato in a lot of stuff, and it adds a little yum yum to it. Okay? So when I cook the meat, I put parsley, garlic powder, onion powder, my Italian blend seasoning, Lowry's seasoned pepper. I still have some. I like ground turmeric in my stew because it gives it a nice warmth. And I left out my Worcestershire because I'm going to taste it after. See if it needs more salt and pepper because everything that I put in there is unsalted. Now I usually put beef stock, but it's pretty beefy right now, so I'm kind of leaning toward chicken stock. So I'm going to put the chicken stock in there, and that's what's going in next. Oops. I like to shake it. The chicken stock. You thought I was bad swearing about them putting all that shit on me? The music? Yeah, you just want it to almost cover it. So I'm just gonna mix this up a little bit. Oh, you know what? Let me add. Well, I got it open. Turmeric. That's nice. Not too much. Maybe teaspoonish, somewhere around there. Mix this up a little bit. Get this going. You watching me mix this? Get to the bottom. I want everything to be mixed up. Get to the bottom. The stuff on the top, go to the bottom. The stuff on the bottom, go to the top. Okay. So, that's pretty good. The liquid's covering it good. Any more and I'll be swimming in it. I'll cover it up. I've got it on high. I'm going to leave it on high till it starts to boil or simmer. And then I'll put it on low and let it cook. I don't know if we're going to eat this tonight or tomorrow. I don't know. But that's it. I like to go, if it's on high, let it go about 4 hours. Taste it. Check your vegetables. Eat a potato. Eat a carrot. Eat a piece of celery. Eat a piece of meat. Make sure that they're cooked. You don't want crunchy shit in there. Okay? Make sure they're cooked. If they're cooked to your liking, if everything tastes good, you can add more salt, you can add more pepper, you can add hot sauce to it, you can put crushed red pepper on it if you like it spicy. You can do whatever you want. It's a blank slate, okay? Except for the seasonings that I put in it, so to say. But anyway, that's it. Let it go. Like I said, I got it on high. Once it starts to simmer, I'll check it in an hour. If it's simmering, I'll go to low. I'll let it go like 6 hours. You want the meat to be nice and tender. You don't want to have to like chop on it like forever. Okay? So that's it. That's my mother's beef stew recipe. The old Portuguese style. That's it. The only thing I didn't put any chorizo or linguiça. You can do that too, you know. If you want to like kick it up, you can put a link of Italian sausage in there. Give it that flavor. You can cut up some linguiça or chorizo, put that Portuguese sausage, put that in there. But it's very powerful. It'll definitely overpower the whole stew. So take it easy. Maybe a couple of small pieces of chorizo will do it for that. And that's you're gonna taste that. Okay? So that's it. You won't hear any more music. I've got music in the background. Hopefully you can't hear it because I don't need another letter. Not a letter. I get emails. And I don't even know if they're true blue or it's a spammy thing. You never know nowadays. Everything looks so real, you know. If you have questions, you can call YouTube customer service and say, hey, I'm so-and-so, blah, 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 blah. I got this email. Is it true? And then you can explain your situation and say, look, you know, I purposely went on and said non-copyright music because I don't want to get any of that shit. And I get it all the time, you know. When they check them, when you post it and they check it, it'll say copyright infringement. And then when you click it, it says that they've okayed it for YouTube. Well, that's fine and good, but you shouldn't have to get it. I've never had anything that said I had a strike. That email said that I had 2 strikes. So, hey, you know what? If I was bowling, I'd be like, that's going for a turkey, baby. Anyway, that's it. I quit. Beef stew. It's gonna be good. Like I said, check it if it needs. I didn't put the whole thing in there. If it looks like it's starting to dry out a little bit, you can add a little bit more moisture to it. You know, you can. I wouldn't add water because you don't want it like no taste. But taste it. You have to taste it. So like halfway through the cooking, get a spoon, put some in a bowl, let it cool off, taste it. You know, and then add whatever you like. If you're saying, it's a little bland, add some hot to it, add some spice to it, add some Italian, put some Italian herb in there, some more garlic, whatever you want. Just kick it up a notch and have some fun with it. That's cooking, you know. So I've been busy. I did a light show outside with music and everything. I've got like, I don't know how many lights I got out there. I just put another 1,000 lights up. It's pretty cool. You know, I run it on the weekends, so you can drive by and see it. And I got the music going, and I have a lot of really cool playlists. Don't record it, put it on YouTube, because my God, they'll be like copyright. But you know, I want to record it and put a YouTube video showing the system that I used, because there isn't any. So I was going to put a video up there, but if I put it up, I can't put any music with it. So you won't hear the music and see the lights. You'll just see the lights going off, you know, which is okay, I guess, but it gets rid of, like, you know, the whole gist of the whole thing, because it goes supposed to go to music. God forbid. I put another music. All right. It's enough of that. I promise that the next time I come on, I won't say anything about it. I promise, and I'll try not to swear. But it just gets me pissed. So, do your Christmas shopping. Take the kids to see Santa Claus, because you got to go see Santa Claus. Make sure you write him a letter. Write Santa Claus a letter, because he's got to know what you want. You just can't think it. He can read. He knows pretty much what you want, but it's better if you tell him in person, because then you can, like, say, I want this. And he'll go, oh, have a candy cane, you little brat. No, he loves all the kids. So anyway, be safe, be happy, enjoy family, decorate your house, decorate outside, enjoy the season. Remember the season, the reason for the season. A good Lord does a lot of good things for us, and I'm not going to go there because I'll be getting a fucking email about that too. So anyway, I love you. I may do another one prior to the holidays, but I'm busy as hell. So that's a beef stew. Enjoy it, and I'll see you on the next one. The Drunken Portuguese. Subscribe, share it with your friends, like it. Don't forget to hit the little bell, the notifications, so when I post, you get it up on there. Okay? So I'll see you. Merry Christmas. Oh. I kind of look like Santa Claus. So if there's kids watching, you better watch it. Okay. Love you. Bye.